to Durant. Now Booker. Shoots over Morant. Back to Durant. 5 to shoot. Over Bane. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Jackson. Second chance effort. And the layup falls.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Now here's Booker. Comes up empty down low.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And he's able to get it back. Pass to Aldama. And here's Bane.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Booker can't get it to go.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Morant drawing the double team. Shoots over Paul.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And another miss by Memphis. And so here's Phoenix. Durant on the attack. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Aldama. Ayton with the defensive effort. Up top, Paul. To the paint. Here's Craig. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Three-pointer. And it's the Suns with the ball. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they get it back. Outside Booker. Pass to Craig. That's tipped. Another shot. And Paul lays it in.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than this.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
At the line for the Grizzlies,
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Now here's Jackson. Right side Moran.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. And it's Bane with the rebound. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
And the dunk by Jackson.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And Kevin Durant post Achilles surgery. No apparent decline for him. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Pass to Ayton. And he comes up with a bucket.
And the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Ayton. To the inside. Morant. Tipped. Now here's Booker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
That one's off. Timeout called. Memphis.
Grizzlies timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead.
Here they are, your Suns.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Booker can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. Here's Bane. Booker defending. Jackson outside. Here's Aldama. Second shot opportunity. And no good. Oh, great D that time from Craig. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, VA. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Back to Jackson. The 3 ball. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And we've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
At the line for your Suns.
That free throw no good. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Now here's Bane.
Phoenix foul. Torrey Craig. First personal foul. Third. Team foul.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Durant. Brooks with the rebound. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. It just makes everyone on this team so much better. And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Here's Aldama. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, Durant with a steal. Ayton inside. Left side Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Grizzlies on offense. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Bane. Launches a 3. He's 0 for 5 after that miss. It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
So, question here. How do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard, can shoot threes? I'll wait.
Here's Aldama. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. Driving in. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Aldama. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The Suns leading. Here's Durant. No good with a layup. 1:06 left to play in the second quarter. Left side, Morant. Here's Aldama. Jackson, left side. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
Up top, Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Outside, Morant. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Now Ayton puts up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ayton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Morant, no good.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Here's Craig. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter.
Your Suns, 21. The Grizzlies, 14.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go.
For your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Paul with it. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Durant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second personal foul.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecues and a lot of character.
Assist from
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Suns ball.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 6-point lead. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the break. Pass to Morant. Jackson with it. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul with it. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Can't connect from short range.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Morant drawing the double team. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Stolen by Ayton. Here's the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Dillon Brooks.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Phoenix timeout.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, VA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents some pretty hefty matchup issues.
Here comes the teacher.
One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Now Booker. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. It's Booker on the wing. They get it back. The kick to Durant. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
That's why Chris Paul is so special, is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
Suns foul.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
And here are the Suns now. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. Ayton. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Ja Morant.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Brooks. Wing shot on the way. And that one's long. The Suns leading. Outside Durant. The 3 from Craig. And here's Ayton. 7 points in the game. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Aldama. It's covered by Ayton. Bane with it. And here's Brooks. And here's Morant. He's guarded by Paul. Shot clock at 5. And Jackson gets double teamed. Off target from 3-point range.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Aldama. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From the wing. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Ja Morant.
Got it. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Memphis foul.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the
At
Suns.
the line for Phoenix.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Tries again. And Craig pulls it down. So it's Phoenix now. 8-point game. Fires the three. Drops in the three. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And the Grizzlies call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. To the inside. Here's Brooks. From deep, Payne. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The shot comes out. And so it's the Phoenix. Ending the quarter up 10. The hustle they've...
The Grizzlies, 27.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 13 in the second half.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Craig on the wing. Pass to Durant. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
He takes it in. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Brooks. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Craig. The free throw drops for Morant.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
That one's no good. Right side, Paul. To the right side. Pass to Booker. Looking to end this cold spell.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA First Team. Just a big honor.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
Back to Morant.
John Morant.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Dillon Brooks.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Durant. Out to Craig. The three. No good there.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Paul with a steal. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Aiden. Right side, Durant. Clock at 6. Outside, Craig. Out to the right wing. Here's Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
Allie, thank you. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
You're trying anything now to get them out of this scene.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Ja Morant.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be.
Always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Good. And the setup by Morant.
Ja Morant.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And it's Durant with the finish.
That's some nifty ball handling by Durant there, but also extremely effective.
Pass to Aldama. Jackson on the wing. Uses the glass on the layup.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And he banks in the layup.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Morant drawing the double team. Here's Bane. Here's Aldama. Goes up again. Outside for Morant. Craig comes with a double. Shot clock at 6. Outside Morant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Shoots over Jackson. Aiden, no good. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailing by 10. Here's Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Craig.
Second team foul.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
He gets the first, and that brings him within single digits. And Morant drops them both. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they get it back. Right side, Paul. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for DeAndre Ayton.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Over to the left wing. Back to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Craig. Good as the jump shot falls.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Booker with it. Stolen by Bane. Stolen by Booker. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence.
It's the Western Conference on display. featuring the Memphis Grizzlies. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Now here's Morant. Out left to the wing. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jackson. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And the Suns making a change here. Pass to Craig. That one doesn't drop. Morant with some nice D. Here's Tillman. To the inside. Jackson is doubled. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
That was your Suns Dancers Dance Team, everyone. Get loud for them once again.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Craig. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Craig, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Both free throws good from Morant.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Tillman's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Ayton. And Craig has it in the corner. And the three ball is good. Craig's got 5 now. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Count it.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
Brooks outside. Inside. Out to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. The Suns leading. Right side Durant. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Tillman. He's covered by Ayton. Out to Morant. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Booker. The layup off target. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. And they double up Morant. Pass to Brooks. To the middle. Out to Morant. And taken away by Paul. Here's Booker. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 6.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident. Look to score with the ball.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And the second free throw, good.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Second personal foul.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Here's Bane. Back to Jackson. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from 8. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Craig. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And the rejection by Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Booker. And the rejection by Jackson. Memphis leading. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Ja Morant.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And as his game continues to develop, Jackson's passing will get better with each season.
Here's Booker. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Out to Brooks. Morant, right side. 2 on the clock.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
12.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys,
14.
for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Set ball.
And so here's Phoenix. Durant down low. Ayton in the corner. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Jackson looking around. Here's Aldama. A second chance effort. Outside for Jackson. Here's Bane.
Desmond Bane.
It's good. The assist this time from
Assist
Jackson.
goes to Jaren.
Baines got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. Timeout called the Suns. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Back to Ayton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside at 7'2". He'll go through you.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Bane. Over Booker. Bane, no good. Here's KD. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's Durant on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Booker in the post. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Ayton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And here's Phoenix stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Pass to Bane. 6 to shoot.
Desmond Bane.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Bane's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a high. 5% look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the Suns call time here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And it's the Suns with the ball.
2 minutes.
Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Craig. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Craig's got 8 points.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Here's the teardrop. And he sinks the layup.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Ayton. Over Jackson. With the putback. Rebounded by Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 7. And they double up Morant. Down low. Here's Jackson. Another shot. And the rejection by Ayton. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
That one is off.
The line for 2.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Phoenix leading by 6. Inside. Craig can't get it to go. Now the Grizzlies with it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Craig. Just 4 to shoot. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Craig's got 10 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we finished one half of basketball. Suns ahead, up 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate Chris Paul delivers.
Memphis foul. Santi Aldama. First personal foul.
Phoenix leading by 11. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And they'll get another chance. And it's Ayton missing. Here's Bane. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And it's the Suns with the ball. Craig with it. 13 points in the game. Kicks it out to Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Santi Aldama.
Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50. Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Jackson misses. Suns lead by 12. To the right side. Booker outside. Over in the corner, Paul. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Jackson Jr.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Offensive rebound. And Greg has it in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. And they double up Morant. Back to Bane. Memphis moving it around. And it's Morant missing. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And here's Morant. 11 points in the game. And they double up Morant. On the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Phoenix ball.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And Greg has it in the corner. And the Suns get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 16.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's Booker. And yes, it's good. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Grizzlies timeout.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Get up out of your seats.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's 15 points for DeAndre Ayton.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Back to Morant. And they double up Morant. And taken away by Paul.
Memphis ball.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Pass to Aldama. For 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Ayton's got 9 points for the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Memphis ball.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Shooting 1.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown. For Phoenix.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Here's Aldama. Some solid defense from Ayton.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Aldama. Back to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 6. From deep. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker with it. He's picked up by Morant. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. In the corner, it's Bane. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Suns leading by 21. Here's Booker. And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Bane. And another miss by Memphis. Booker, right side. Ayton wide open. From outside, off the mark. Here's Jackson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Phoenix sitting on a 21-point lead.
The Grizzlies, 26.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Morant. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns leading by 21. Booker with it. Now defended by Bane. Right side, Kevin Durant. Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
First team foul.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
The first free throw is good.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Kicks it out to Booker. A wide open look here for Craig. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here are the Grizzlies. Bane.
Suns foul.
Clearly a foul.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And it's Paul penetrating. And that one drops for him.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Brooks for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fourth personal foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Ayton. It's Durant on the wing. To the inside. Craig. And finished off by Craig.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
To the middle. Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Inside. Here's Ayton. Morant with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Here's Aldama. Craig defending. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. It's deflected. And they'll keep possession. Aldama can't hit. Left side, KD. From the left block. Kicks it out to Paul. Ayton in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Jackson. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Booker in the corner. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Yep, it counts.
Well, instead of taking it all the way to the rack, Durant uses that length and soft touch for the floater.
And they double up Morant. Here's Aldama. Bane, the bounce pass. Here's Jackson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Knocked away.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Paul, right side. Outside Durant. Bane with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bane looking around. Over Booker. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fifth personal foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
Third team foul.
Well, you might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
At the line.
And he's good on the second. Now Morant. 16 seconds left in the game. And they double up Morant. Here's Aldama. Some solid defense from Ayton. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett